Chattanooga sent two AA basketball teams to state, both with their own unique storylines. Howard's first 20-win season since 2013. Brainerd's first trip back to state since their postseason ban was lifted. A momentous day in Middle Tennessee. So big, we had to send sports reporter pen to cover it all.
Another week, another round of state tournament games here in Murfreesboro. Last week it was the girls. This week it's the boys' turn to play. And it's one thing to have a few area teams playing the state tournament. It's another to have two from the same district. Brainerd and Howard battling it out Wednesday afternoon with a trip to the Final Four on the line. As they would say, a blessed Brainerd squad here in the Class AA state tournament, taking on Pearl Cone. The Panthers dialed up that pressure and shooting in the first half, highlighted by a Kevin Halfacre buzzer beater to end the half. That pressure only translated to the second half and resulted in a big lead for BHS, but the Firebirds caught their flame to cut into the Panthers' lead. A 50% free throw percentage kept it close to the final buzzer, but in a season where they weren't even supposed to be here, Brainerd is back in the Final Four by defeating Pearl Cone 76-73.
We took on the mantra the last month and a half, 2 months of 11:59. We're going to treat today like it's today, because in a second it could be taken from us like it was last year.
And earlier, Howard making their first appearance in the state tournament since 2013, taking on East Nashville, and they wasted no time getting it rolling. Back and forth through most of the first 16, but it just seemed every time Howard would get one, East Nashville had an answer, and then some, going up by as many as 11 in the fourth. The Hustling Tigers clawed their way back, down 3 with 3 seconds to go. Lowry could not get the shot off in time. Howard goes down 78-75 in heartbreaking fashion, but a lot to be proud of in their fight to the end.
I couldn't ask for a better team to play with. They bought, like I said, they bought in. They believed in me. We believed in them. We're a family.
It's a tough way to go down, but a lot to be proud of for the Howard Hustling Tigers, making it back here to the Glass House for the first time in 6 years. As for Brainerd, they weren't supposed to be here, but what a way to win in the final minutes of the game as the Panthers go on to the Final Four to take on Wooddale with 6'8" senior Oregon signee Chandler Lawson awaiting them in that Final Four Friday at 12:30 with a trip to the state championship on the line. Reporting in Murfreesboro, Ben Bobick, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Thanks, Ben. Our only other local team has to wait roughly 15 to 20 more hours. What's one day when Cleveland has waited more than a decade since their last state tournament game? The Blue Raiders open with Memphis East, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time in the quarters tomorrow. It's Cleveland's first state game since '05. Memphis East, by the way, is a 7'1" kid. ESPN's #1 overall recruit, James Wiseman, who is already signed with Memphis. We will be there for that one as well.